is Wolfgang Baptiste, and today we're gonna explain the nutrition facts and different information of how it could help you in your daily life, such as what calories could do, the serving size, the percent values, the cholesterol, sodium, all that information to help you make better choices when you're shopping in your everyday life. Um, Basically the purpose is to just make sure like my trainee here have a good understanding of what each product could do for them, such as like if something is good in fiber, something is bad in added sugar, or something is good in vitamin A, D, all that, and so forth. The two products are the Ritz, the chips, the sodium, the toasted chips, oven baked. We have that, and the Eggo chocolate chips. The Eggo chocolate chips. And my trainee name is.
Hello everyone, my name is Brianna Fleming and I am the trainee.
Okay. So she's gonna be using this one. So I'm gonna be test quizzing on this one later on. So right now I'm gonna show you where where the nutrition fact label is, and it's right here, or my training, it's right here. So recently they changed the outlook of it, and they just made a whole new look for like people to better understand it. And some type of information they give you is the first information you notice is the serving size, and then you'll see like the calories, the daily percentage, the vitamin A, D, and then like when you go all the way down, you'll see like the ingredients. Like so, the first one they give is like the first ingredients is what the thing contain most of. So for this, it contained wheat, flour, and I don't know how to pronounce that thing. And then like, but the first ingredients are probably the one that contain most of the product. And then under it, it should be like your allergies, what people mostly allergic to, and so forth. This is really important for everyone, especially people in America, because obesity is like something really bad. So I feel like people in America should really focus on what they put into their body. So as far as why is this important? Like I feel like everyone that should go shopping should know exactly what they need to consume. Especially people need to watch how much added sugar they put in their body and the amount of fibers. And fiber is really good. And in America, we don't consume enough fibers. So I feel like we should get more fibers in our body. So we should really take a look at that when we're purchasing. So this is really important when this is one of the main reasons why this is super important, especially when you're going out and shopping for your kids, for yourself, and like if you're trying to lose weight or anything. So this is really important to keep a look at. You don't want to just buy anything that like 30% added sugar. You just want to, that's not looking good for you. So for the serving size for this one, it's 2 waffles is equal to 70 grams, and it's 12 servings per container. So what that means is just that so this whole thing contains 12 servings. So if you were to eat that, you would have to multiply everything in the nutrition facts by 12, because you're eating 12 servings of it. So basically each information is for like 1 waffle basically. So like whatever you eat, you just want to make sure that that you're eating the correct amount of servings. Each serving is 1 serving per thing, and it's not mean like 12 serving that's one waffle. 12 serving means like it's 1 serving per everything, and so on. All right. So right now we're gonna go over like what each nutrition facts do for you. So just a quick synopsis of everything. So one of the very first thing you'll see right here is the calories. The calories for this one is 200, and you see that it's 12 servings per. So this is 200 per 1 waffle. So it's 1 waffle per 200. So if you eat all 12 of them, that's 12 times 200. So that's how much you have to do. And then the next thing you want to go over is what I think is important is the total fat. And this one has 7 grams. So like if you're trying to lose weight or anything, you want to watch that. You want to watch how much fat you put in your body. And so you see highlighted one, total fat,
Mm-hmm.
and under it, that's like the subscript of it, like saturated fat, trans fat. You also want to look at that. That also put into what total fat is. So for saturated fat, you see that's 13%. We're gonna get into that later. And total fat is 9%, and then so on. And then cholesterol, you really want to watch that if you're like high in cholesterol. You don't want to eat something that's like 20%. Anything above 20% is too much for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So you also want to watch that. And sodium is usually in milligrams, because if it's in grams, that's way too much sodium.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but sodium is 370 milligrams for this. So this right here is a little bit, in my opinion, is a little bit too much sodium, but we can't change that. But that's a little bit too much sodium. But you want to watch that if you're watching your cholesterol level. That also plays an effect. And then one of the most important thing is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates play it a lot in like weight gains. So you also want to watch good in that, your carb level. And yeah, you want to watch how much carbs you put in your body, because that also could put weight. If you're like, again, if you're trying to lose weight, or anybody trying to gain weight, you want to eat more carbs. If you want to lean, you want to not eat you want to eat a lot of carbs and so on. And then if you look back, this right here have dietary fiber is 1 gram. So this is really bad in fiber. So this is bad to eat, but it's whatever. But so dietary fiber is not good, and fiber is one of the good things that we need to eat, and this one is not very good in fiber. So you want to eat a lot of this. I mean, you don't want to eat a lot of this. You don't want to eat a lot of this. You want to eat something that have a lot of fibers, like oats, like a Golono bar, stuff like that. So this is terrible in fiber, but you want to eat a lot of fiber. So this is not good. Protein, this have 4 grams of protein. This is, it's not very good. It's not a good amount of protein. But yeah, protein, this is 4 grams. It's okay, but yeah. One of the most important things right here, down here, is where you see all your vitamins. These are what we call good. These are what we call the good sources of protein and stuff. But right here you see that vitamin A is 0%, calcium 20%, iron is 20%, and so on. So you want to look at those, your phosphorus level. So I feel like these information, like if you go to a doctor office and they're like, oh, you need more vitamin D in you. You need more vitamin D in you. But this doesn't have it has 0% vitamin D. So this would be terrible for you. So if you don't want to take supplements, you could also like change the supplement to the amount of food you eat. So you could go down and be like, oh, this have, like, let's say if you get something else and they have a lot of good vitamin D, so you could take that and be like, oh, this is really good in vitamin D, and then so on. So you want to look how much vitamin D something's getting, and how much of vitamin anything is getting to benefit you in your everyday life. And yeah, and then if you go down, you can see like the ingredients that I talked about, like your water, sugar, everything that contains the thing. So yeah. One important thing about each thing you buy is you also want to look about the added sugar. Added sugar is a very bad thing because it's like chemically made. You don't want anything that have a lot of added sugar. So for this one, added sugar, it's about 9 grams, and it's 18% of the daily value. I'm going to talk about daily value later on, but anything above 20% of daily value is too much. And the added sugar right now, it's 18%, so it's right there. So you can already tell it's a little bit too much. And added sugar is like, it contains no nutritional improvement in your life. Like, it's just completely bad for you. So you don't want anything that have added sugar. You want more stuff with natural sugar. So if you want something with more natural sugar, that's better. But if something have added sugar in it, you're like, that's not very good. You don't want anything with added sugar, because that's like, so like, let's say like you have something and then you add more of that something. Too much of good things a bad thing. So that's what I'm basically saying. And this one added sugar is 18%. So you want to stay away from how much added sugar this is. So like this have a lot of added sugar. So that feels really bad for you, but we're not gonna get into that. But yeah. One thing we're gonna talk about now is the daily value. The daily value, which I said again is 9%. It's 9%, and so daily value, anything above 20%, is good for you. Anything below 20%, anything below 5% is low. So right here is just like added sugar is below 18%. I mean, it's above added sugar is 18%. It's right by 20%. So it's close to being bad for you. But like, let's say like right here is 2%. So this does not have that much cholesterol. So it's good for you. So you want to make sure. So this is low in cholesterol. So you want to make sure like the range is good. And like, so right here, your calcium is 20%. So that's a little bit too much calcium, but you want a lot of calcium whatever you're eating. But yeah, do you have any questions? Anything? So I could quiz you real quick and see about this. So like in this information, like how much serving does this have based on like what you could read from the nutrition facts?
12 servings per container.
Per container. Now is that like for every chip or is that for like the whole thing?
12 chips.
12.
Oh no, so that's per container, so I don't know how many.
Okay.
It would
So the sodium level for this is 11%. Like the daily value is 11%. Would you say that's good value? That's a high value.
Yeah.
Okay, but not really. Like it's,
I mean, you don't need it to be. You can have it less than 20%, but 11% is a lot of salt.
That is a lot of salt. That is a lot of salt. One more question. For this, what can you tell about the calories and what is a allergy in this? Like, what does this contain? Like the major ingredient in this?
So 130 calories. It's not too bad, but it's not too great. And then the wheat flour would be what it contains the most of.
So you want to read the wheat and then 130 calories. It's kind of high. The highest thing in this right now is the amount of sodium, 11%. So yeah, that's a lot of salt. But yeah, just a little quick synopsis of nutrition values. Thank you again, and hope you have a good day. My name is Wolf Jean Baptiste again, and this.
Brianna Fleming.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.